Can we focus on the AL West? I think it's a very interesting division.
Houston is the collide.
Well, here's why. Because Justin Verlander threw today, inter-squad for the Houston Astros. Let's check it out. And Lance McCullers also threw. And now with Garrett Cole no longer on this team, the more important pitcher for the Houston Astros to win this division and go back to the World Series is who? Verlander or McCullers, Harold?
I mean, come on. Justin Verlander, if he doesn't have a Verlander Hall of Fame type year, they're sunk. He has to carry the mile. He has to carry them.
Okay, well, let's just say he duplicates those numbers from 2019 that you're looking at on your screen at the moment. 21-6 with a 2.58. Let's say he does exactly that.
Well, they're still short.
Right.
Because Garrett Cole left such a big hole.
That's my point.
Okay.
I think McCullers, I asked you a question I already knew the answer to. I feel bad I did that.
No, but I could have been right with what I said.
Hey, okay, you're right. Verlander has to pitch like that for them to have a shot.
Yes.
He has to duplicate that or come close to it.
Listen, to duplicate those numbers there would be, you're Astro fan, you'd be totally in for that. But yes, the obvious story here is that Garrett Cole is now pitching in the Bronx. But I think as a result of depth, you look at the turn of now Lance McCullers Jr. coming off Tommy John. That was the end of 2018. Jose Urquidy, guys. I like him a lot, stuff-wise. I know he started last year, only got 41 innings in. Started Game 4 of the World Series, ended up winning the game. 10 innings in postseason.
You gonna save anything, or you just diving in? Just going for it.
Oh, Harold, seriously?
Great analysis. Keep going out.
So, listen, every single team, I think it's going to be of the utmost importance that when I hear you're an ace, you better have more than one ace. When you're playing 60 games, there's going to be 12 starts-ish, and I need the depth. I need not only depth with respect to 8, 9, maybe even 10 relievers, especially early on with the expanded roster. I can't only win with Justin Verlander. Yeah. I can't only win with 2 studs.
Okay. Now, let me go back to Verlander real quick. Can we see that again, Dave, just a little bit? Because I want to ask Al a question. Is he still throwing? We got a little more Verlander. Because I want to know how you get motivated in an inter-squad game here. He's, we watched the other day, Scherzer jumping around the mound. How do you get fired up as a hitter? He
just blew away Alex Bregman.
Yeah, as a hitter, I'm trying to get my work. Okay, he struck me out, no big deal. I haven't had an at-bat. That's my first one. Yeah. I still feel okay. If a pitcher gets rocked in a game like this and knows I'm 2 weeks away from pitching, I think that dents your confidence more than anything else. How do you get motivated?
I would say nothing will dent his confidence. It depends on where you are. Listen, if it's a guy who is, coming back, or he's a young guy, he's got to prove, he's got to show. There's a lot within this right here, Harold. If I'm Justin Verlander, I'm in the position of his career, I've got however many throws, the internal mechanism of make a pitch and going through my process, routine, and program. This is all about quality pitches right here. This pitch right here, what he's throwing, that's a little split change up in the dirt. It is that. And I'm telling you, you guys hear my stuff all the time, but when you're in that space, and it's going to even be more mental toughness, guys, of not having anybody in the stands, and it's going to be super quiet. This is going to be really cool for me to watch. Who are the guys that are able to, just completely...
Yeah, but when you got another uniform over there, I got you. That's motivation. And I understand the older guy, I'm 2 weeks away. I'm working on my changeup tonight. I'm going to throw my split. Younger guy, I get that as well. But in an inter-squad game?
Now, time out. Harold, you played a long time. I played. Well, how about when they say, hey, Al, instead of pitching in the big stadium tomorrow in Port St. Lucie, go on the backfield, field 4, and you're going to face a bunch of dudes from A-ball.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I got to get 65 pitches in. Get with my pitching coach, 65 pitches. Hey, I want to use my changeup. I got to get my slider. Didn't feel good the last time. And now I'm pitching on the backfield with 8 people watching and a bunch of minor leagers. Mm-hmm. Happens all the time, H. You know that.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
So here
but they don't know that. So that's good.
We're educating you. You're welcome.
That's good.
You want to talk about a different team in the AL West? The Texas Rangers are exciting. They get the new ballpark. I would love to see fans in the stands. We're not going to see that. But they have a new ace, and it's Corey Kluber. And I know Lance Lynn's going to get the opening day baseball, but Corey Kluber is fascinating. Dominated during his time with the Cleveland Indians. What are you seeing so far here? I know you got a breakdown tape coming up a little later, Al, but Harold, Corey Kluber, what do you want to see from Klubot?
Well, I'm still staying in that vein of competition, and now I'm sitting there going, I saw this guy in Cleveland. Let's go. This isn't really like my teammate yet. I have that. I'm gonna get you, Mr. Kluber, and I'm sure he's got that. I'm gonna show people what I can do as well.
That's Danny Santana.
So
at
yeah,
the
he's
plate.
looking at Danny Santana and going, it's a different competition than Verlander facing Bregman, who's won a World Series with him. We've been teammates for a while.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit different here to get you ready. But Kluber, I want to see him healthy. We know when healthy, this guy's he's a Cy Young candidate every year, if he's healthy.
He's already won a couple Cy Youngs, so I don't know if he wins 2 more. I mean, you can make a case that he's a Hall of Fame pitcher.
Yeah.
Corey Kluber pitching in this rotation. Miners also throwing on this day. Lance Lynn, they're trying to build some depth in the rotation, but it really does come down, Al. So if Corey Kluber can be close to what he was with the Indians, the Rangers could be dangerous in this division.
I'm so glad you said that. Now, did you?
I just don't see the offense being there, but you guys go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. We have Lance Lynn, who found resurrection, and I'm with you. Corey Kluber from 2014 through 2018. That's right. Couple Cy Youngs. 14 he won, and he also won another Cy Young in 17. In that span, he was first in the American League in wins and innings, third in baseball in strikeouts behind Sale and Scherzer. You talk about a pitcher that knows the execution of the scissor effect, slider, sinkers, cutter, but this was the moment last year. Ended up breaking his forearm, a line drive coming back to him. This guy, all he's ever done, guys, 34 starts, 32 starts, 32 starts, 29 and 33. Last year, 7 starts. What does he have, Greg? Listen, he's got an awesome cutter, sinker, curveball. He calls it a curveball, but I think he has the ability to have different shape to it. This was a dominating performance. And yes, it's an inner squad. Yes, it's at the new stadium. Nobody's there. But he is a pro. He knows what he's doing. The fact that he goes out every year, makes the post, 200-plus innings. I could give you some amazing stats. I mean, you said 2 Cy Youngs. He is so important to this team. Mike Minor, Lance Lynn, and now Corey Kluber. That's, for me, the reason why they could be very dangerous in a 60-game schedule.
You know what? Watching him throw right there, again, I'm not a pitcher. I'm looking at him from a hitter's eyes. It looked like he stayed longer on his legs and delivered differently than he did at Cleveland. Seemed like in Cleveland he had a little more rush to him. This looked like he was a little more deliberate. I don't know. Maybe that's something he would work on, or I don't know. Just what I saw as I'm timing him, watching him hit.
He pushes the baseball. He's got kind of an unusual arm action from the back, a little bit right to left. But I think what his arm action does when you look at it is unusual. The ball sneaks on him. I watched a lot of this game earlier with respect to leading up to our show, and guys weren't seeing him.
Yeah.
They weren't picking him up. I don't know how many punch outs
So
he
you're
had.
saying this is a big day for the Rangers. Like John Daniels' front office, they were watching this inner squad, and like, he looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is big news. Corey Kluber looks really good.
Yeah.
But I
love
don't
that.
think that's the question mark of their team. I really think it's the offense. You know, because in that division, you're going to have offense. The Angels are going to have offense. The A's are going to have offense. Houston's going to have offense. And they're going to have the combination of pitching with a couple different teams. But
Danny Santana is their projected cleanup hitter. And he had a good year last year, but he's not the normal projected cleanup hitter for a team in the AL West.
Joey Gallo, monster pop.
Yeah.
What does Todd Frazier give him?
yeah.
Shin-Soo Choo at the top,
Shin-Soo Choo.
Elvis Andrus.
And how consistent will Joey Gallo be?
Yeah, don't overlook the addition of Jordan Lyles, who was 7-1 in 11 starts with the Brewers. They brought him in to be the 4th starter. They could have found something.
Their pitching's better than the offense.
Yes, right now, which is weird to
rare
say.
for the Rangers.
Right, absolutely.
And early on, what the new Globe Park? What's the name of it?
It's Globe
Globe
Life
Life.
Field.
Much fairer to pitchers. That was not a fun place to pitch in, especially in the summertime. Wind was always blown out to right center. Crazy. I did not like that
So they
stadium.
go get better pitching than hitting in Texas, and now you got a bigger ballpark. Just saying.